Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable with yours truly, Dominic Sicali at Sicali's Corner Unfiltered. Hope everybody's having a great day, and I am whooped. I'm exhausted. Woo! I tried to lay down for a little bit. I have snowball. Oh my God. Doesn't stop. Anyway, we're going to go into Bonanno family. I'm going to read some of the comments that I got from yesterday's show about Jeff, not you. That's what A-Light was saying. I was just listening to that. So we'll have a good show today. Scully, what's up? We have Rocco in the house. Who else? Shay, good to see you. Anthony, Francisco, Cynthia, German, good to see everybody on. Hope everybody's having a great day. Wendy, hello. Frosty, Matt, 777 The Truth. And here we go with the phone calls. We got put that on conference. There we go. Jeff, good to see you. Jim, Stephen, Joseph. Hope everybody's having a great day. So let's go into some of the comments from yesterday's show because it was interesting. Ninja says, I think Jeff thought he got superpowers after Molino petted his head. Yeah, it's crazy. All the comments, all the likes from yesterday's show. People hit that like button now. This guy had the weakest worm of a gangster I've ever seen. Makes John Panisi look like Carlos Gambino. The mob won't go after informants. It's too hot. This is from Just Horn. The mob won't go after informants. It's just too hot. Nothing to be scared. You're right. Jeff's not an informant. He's a civilian. They'll go after his ass real quick and tune him up. I don't think they'll take him out, but I guarantee you well, I shouldn't guarantee anything, so I'm not there anymore. But more than likely, they will beat him down. So Jeff keeps going on acting like the recent incident with him didn't happen, but is willing to break news on every mafia person and what they're up to. Complete idiot. And we got two replies on that one. First one, it doesn't take a genius to see somebody's feeding him information in an effort to upset the system. He thinks he's untouchable. Absolutely. Roxanne says, I like seeing you smile and laugh. It's so much nicer seeing you than cranky and upset. But now you see me tired and pooped. Oh, my Lord, am I tired? I'm tired. Oh, shit. Excuse me, folks. I apologize for that one, but I am exhausted. Anyway, let's keep on going. Jeff has gone nuts. He's thinking that because the mob don't do hits anymore, he's safe. But if you keep poking the bear, eventually the bear will bite. They still know how to make him disappear. We got two replies on that one. From Lizzie 900 says, the kid already got slapped by people in the life at a sporting event. I'm a professional. You're watching me. The worn out face of Jeff Poo Poo. Another comment was, it's a fall from grace for sure. I love Jeff's channel, but he does act like a spoiled child now. And when he acts like he does with this man talk, it cringes. Especially doing it to Dom. Dom ain't in the life no more, but he's no mug. You know what? It just shows what a moron. Hey, Maddie joined us today.
Out here so you can wake up.
Pineapple will give you a thank you. I appreciate it. She's giving me pineapple juice to wake me up.
Yeah.
Why ain't there vodka in it? That'll wake me up. Anyway, thank you. Nadu will be calling and begging the FBI to put him in protected cuffs. I say at Area 51. Nadu needs to learn to keep his mouth closed. Absolutely, folks. Absolutely, without a doubt. If he hasn't called already. A lot of these mob tube guys have gotten way too comfy speaking their minds without consequences. You're right. And I said that yesterday. You know what? People like myself, I could say what I want. It doesn't matter to me because I'll get down and dirty with the best of them if I have to. Not that I want to, so I change my life around. But it's a lot different when you have somebody like Jeff, who's a civilian, and somebody like myself. So Jeff thinks he's untouchable. Jeff thinks he's a mobster. He's not. Jeff thinks he's a tough guy. He's not. Jeff thinks he's a killer. He's not. And I'll ride this sucker all the way to the hill. That's every time he slips up, we got him. Timothy O'Reilly, thank you for the contribution. Timothy says hit the like button. I'm going to pep up, folks. See? Pineapple juice with E.G. vodka. There we go. German, thank you for the contribution. As always, German says, you stuck in your mama's basement and dug yourself into a hole. Stress no more. We will have room for you as an influencer at Crypto Nostra. That's right. Build yourself a new future with Crypto Nostra. There you go, folks. The German in the house. Go to officialcryptonostra.com. Get your coins today. Remember, everything in life, nothing's guaranteed, but we are stable. That's for sure. We have a stable coin. We're going to bring it up to the moon or try our best to get there. Another comment. It's going to be funny when Jeff triggers someone like Ace Aiello. Ace won't do anything. Listen, Michael could be triggered real easy. I know that for a fact. And Michael's in a position, he'll send an Anthony Pepitone or one of these young kids there group to bust this guy up or maybe do harm to him. Who knows? Not saying I like it, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. Never underestimate the Mafia. That's for sure. The thumbnail 100, you got Mancuso looking like a great value version of Mickey Mouse. That's what he is, Mikey Mouse. Mikey Mouse. You know, and I hate to say it, Mikey's half a rat himself. And I said it. I said it all day long. You know, he wrote a letter to what's his name's wife they killed. Oh man, I got what's his name? Joey Melnish. Michael Melnish's wife. Sent a letter to Michael Melnish's wife telling him your husband's going with Cherise, my girlfriend. Woohoo, while I'm in jail. He didn't like it when it was done to him, and it wasn't even his wife. So Cherise just went where the money goes. That's it. That's it. Another comment says, man, that Nadu is totally 100% naive. Like I heard once from a colleague from another one over a dispute. You don't know who you're messing with. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jeff thinks Jeff's in his own world. That's because he's rubbing elbows. Joey allowed him in the shop. Joey gave him a little time. So now Jeff feels he's invincible. I'll never do interviews. I'll never have those people on my show again and this and that. Jeff's all that rah, rah, rah. So Roxanne said, not even supposed to talk to the cops, let alone get on the witness stand. You're absolutely correct. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's guys like that turn the Bonannos into what they are today. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you know Michael's going to react. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And if he doesn't, it looks more ridiculous. But like I said, Michael's a half a rat himself. You know, dropping a letter to a woman about your girlfriend the husband going with the girlfriend, that's a rat move. So he dry snitched. So to me, he's a piece of garbage anyway. So why does Nadu think he's a made gangster? Because he's rubbing elbows with Joey Molino. That's why, folks. That's why. Spanky is allowed. Okay, we don't know what that is. So, hey, Dom, if Vinny was released from prison today, do you think he would try to take over the family tomorrow? Absolutely, without a doubt. We got 4 comments with that one. He took over yesterday. Absolutely. Dom stated that Mancuso would give up to Vinny. Oh, we'd give it up real quick. Really. If Vinny was released, he would have 5 years supervised release. That's true. That's true. Probably so. but he would definitely take over the family, without a doubt. Vinny would not let this buffoon run anything. Would not let it happen. Not let it happen. Jeff is now doing charity auction, winning bids, gives dinner at one of Jeff's favorite restaurants, a limousine ride throughout Jeff's classic hunts from back in the day, a stop by a hidden social club for one of Jeff's favorite cigars and cognacs. If the auction gets above $1,000, Jeff Jeff will include a trip to his famous barber shop for a custom cut. Oh, that was Hoop Man 82. Very good. I like that one. Oh, we got Ace Zodak. Louis Electric went to jail for 2 years and got scared and never came around again. Scared of that. Wow. You know what? I like Louis. I like Louis a lot. And you know what? Good. I'm glad he did. At least he's staying away from it. Older guy didn't need the life. But Louis saw me in action real quick. When Molino is funny, why Molino is so funny, even when he's not trying to be. On an hour plus interview on Howard Eskin's show, Eskin asked him, why would anyone want to shoot you? Molino replies, I have no effing idea. You gotta love it. Yeah, no, he does come back. You can't take that away from him. Dominic, I watched your Vlad interview. You seem authentic, for better or for worse. You done what you had to do. Let's see, read more. Respect from the Chicago outfit. We got the Chicago outfit. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that. It is what it is at the end of the day. Listen, at the end of the day, I turned my life around. Again, I'm out 11 years, not even a parking ticket. So, it was difficult for somebody like me. My whole life I was in trouble. Before this, my adult life, I was out 5 years. That was it. That was it. From 22 to 40, 45, 47, 5 years. I put a lot of time in jail, in and out. So, turn your life around. But, at times it's difficult. Keep that little animal tucked away deep down, and you move on with life. That's all you can do. So, that's just the way it is. What can you do? It's like provoking a lion. Why does anyone even acknowledge this new guy? Who knows? Who knows? Jeff is in that rat's head. Oh, listen. Who knows with Jeff? Who really knows? Anyway, we got another guy says, official crypto Nostra. There we go. Let's see what the reply is on that. And Bill said 100%, CJ. Yep. There you go. I didn't even realize it was CJ. So, oh no, Jeff. Hey, girl, run, honey. Nobody fears the mob today. That's what you think. That's what you think. The mob is still out there. Don't ever underestimate anybody. That's for sure. Don't ever underestimate it. I don't underestimate anyone. Anyone. Washwoman Mancuso versus Jerk Off Jeff. Wow. That would be a good one. That would definitely be a good one. So, Dom, did you hear about Petey Pasta who cooperated getting a captain's position in the Bonanno crime family? Unbelievable. Yeah, we heard from Jeff Nadeau. Petey Pasta, John wrote, Petey Pasta never cooperated. Stop listening to Nadeau, or maybe even Nadeau with such a comment. See, people, that's what I mean. Nadeau put something out there. People misinterpret. He said he put a restraining order on somebody. But if you are a made guy, you do something like that, that is a rat move. You don't do things like that. Just like writing a letter to somebody's wife telling them that their husband is cheating on them with their girlfriend, what Michael Mancuso did. That's a rat move. He's a rat. That's why he's wearing whiskers on the thumbnail. Dom, I don't understand. I thought you hate Washwoman Mancuso. You should stop. Be happy. He said this stuff. No, I'm not. I don't. You know what? He needs to keep his mouth shut. It's not his business. And to call people rats, I could do it. I could back it. He can't back it. Because first thing he'll do is shit his pants. and call the cops. So maybe call the cops, then shit his pants. But that's what will happen. So not long ago, he would ban all people that were involved in the life, bad people. Now he's sucking up to Molino. He changed to just hating rats. LOL. Made made all the worst after Joey publicly outed him, following him being hospitalized for a breakdown, zero integrity. Oh, Joey abused him. People, go check out Joey's video. Abused him. He has Jeff in a straitjacket. Jeff in a straitjacket abuses him. So, Nadu, another comment. Nadu forgot where to draw the line. He thinks he's some kind of effing authority on the streets. He went from being a dorky little mob historian to projecting like he's king of MobTube. Joey played him for a sucker, and it went straight to his head. Wonder what Joey will say when the calls come down from the Bronx. He's all yours. Might even make up for added publicity for the steak shop. You know what? Joey will never get a call from them. They'll just do what they have to do. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, and you know what, Jeff? You brought it on yourself, you dumb. So, Dom, you made significant changes in your life. You have discipline, courage, and intelligence to handle what may come your way. I have no connection with this guy, Jeff. That said, I believe he was way in over his head and apparently is, let's see, read more. Oh, shit, there's a lot more. Apparently is crossing the line with some dangerous people. I think he is scared and very uncomfortable. I'm not sure, besides views and money, what may be motivating him, but it is painfully apparent he's out of his league. I appeal to your better judgment to ignore this guy if he continues. Eventually, the universe will and street justice will be served. Thank you so much. That is really nice of you. You know what? Like I said, it's one thing Jeff attacks me. I'm cool. It's one thing you're talking about things that are true. But when you start fabricating lies, when you start hurting all of you people that invested in this cryptocurrency by making false claims, false allegations, now I take it personal. I take it personal because we put a lot of time, energy, effort, and money into this. And to make people stress even more, that bothered me. So that's, you cut deep, and I'm going to keep on slicing. I'm going to keep on slicing without a doubt. So Jeff better watch his P's and Q's because I am watching him. I'm going to make sure every word that comes out of his mouth is accurate. Put it this way, I'll be the Nadu police officer. The Nadu patrol. That's it. We are the Nadu patrol. Nadu patrol. And that's what it is. So what can you do? So people, that's enough with that. Oh, it's starting to rain over here. I hear the thunder. Woo! It's going to be coming down. Anyway, so what's next for the Bonannos? What do you think, folks? You got a buffoon running it who's half a rat, and he is a rat. And people, I would never, it's not my style. I don't put a label. I never did, never will. I'll never call anybody a rat unless there's proof. Unless there's proof. It was on the internet, the letter. I know because Michael put a letter to another woman about me. I was a rat. My father was a junkie. Why are you writing these words to a woman? You're in the mafia. You're a boss. You're writing a woman. Like, I mean, just ridiculous. And even Matty Madonna said it. He said, how could you send this guy's wife a letter telling her that her husband's cheating on her with his girlfriend? That's a rat move. So I would never put a label unless it's true. And Michael knows is a rat. You have a Bonanno boss who's a rat. So Bruno, what are you doing? Are you that much? You became that much of an embarrassment? Really? Really? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's disgraceful. You're that much of an embarrassment. Really, Johnny Joe, you're another one. The guy's a rat. Your boss is a rat. A rat. That's okay? Guys, that's okay. So, frig it. I'm okay then. I'm okay. You can't be a little rat or a big rat. Once you cross that line, that's just it. That's it. So, what's next for the Bonannos? Tell me. It should be Radanos. Ratanos. Radanos. That's a good name. That's what we'll call them. Radanos. See, Jeff? I can just come out and say it. That's all. You know why? Because I'm gangster. Former gangster, that is. We gonna have fun with this anyway. Tommy says, whoever that was mentioning the universe, 100%, the universe, the karma takes care of it. Absolutely, 1000%. And I'm loving it. Crack an egg on LOL, haha. Philly Bob, a boss writing a letter, not good. Exactly. That's a rat move. There's no way around it. It's a rat move. RPP, Dom, I need my money. RPP, join the influencer program. You got to work. In this day and age, you have to work. As my grandfather would say, you have to earn the money. York says, CJ, I guess I'll knock on Dom's door and get my son's $14 back. Oh, what's that about, CJ? What's going on there? Does a boss get killed even if he rats? Listen, I'm sure that would be addressed. If a boss, absolutely. If Joe Messino, listen, we would have taken him out so quick. I don't know about the guys out there now, what the hell they're doing, but how could you follow Mancuso? He can't get away with it. The letter is there. The letter's on the street. People are already seeing it. So I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Sorry. And I like these guys too. Bruno, Johnny Joe, Joe Camerano. I just can't make this up, fellas. Can't make it up. The Bronx, it's a good fellow joke. Yeah, no, it's more than a joke. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. And any other boss, and I'm sorry, all the other families from the Genovese, Colombos, Lucchese's, who's ever bothering with this guy, really? Really, you're going to sit down with him. Well, Michael Uvino is half a punk anyway. That's another one, Colombo guy. So, it's just ridiculous. It's disgusting. I am happy I'm out of that life. Listen, I don't back down from it, what I did. But you know what? It's just become a total embarrassment, really, really. CJ knows how to buy OCN, wanted the pre-sale price. Oh, okay. Gotcha, York. Gotcha. So, well, Tommy says, hey, Dom. Hi, Dom. A big guy, John Bronx, I met downstate 99. Supposedly he was a hitman just going to do 33 to life. Did you know him? He told me you don't have anything to do with anybody. He told me you don't have to do anything to anybody. Everybody gets theirs. That's true. That's true. Did I know John? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. People, Jacob says, hit the like button. Please, please hit the like button. That's what we do. Please. LOL, antagonistic isn't your favorite word, Dom. No. Nadu's going to end up getting extra crispy treatment from Dom. Hee hee. Oh, this is fun. I enjoy this. I really do. I enjoy it. Just watching his face. Gina says, there was a time when all these families were very much respected. Absolutely. How could you respect any family that bothers with Mancuso? So what's next for the Bonannos? Get rid of them. Put Johnny Joe up there. I think he'd be a good fit. Johnny Joe or Joe Camerano. And then let the rest fall into place. Mancuso needs to be shelved, actually. Kick him out. Because, we don't want to hurt anybody. Just kick him out, get him out of there. That's for sure. The dude's going to get up and, okay, read that one. Hope you all have a great start to the week and love the breakdown on your former family and the life. Thank you. Matt says, when you going to Michael's show? I'll be touching base with Michael next week. He said that I think after the 18th, so towards the end of the month. I know I have filming in, I think, Sarasota. We're filming something big for 2 days. I think 17th, 18th, 20th. I have what's on the 20th? The 20th is a TV interview I have. So we're going to be putting a lot of stuff out there. Philly Bob says, Dom, no disrespect to Vinny, but you would have been a better boss. Thank you, Philly Bob. I appreciate that. But still, I think Vinny's better suited. I tend to disagree with that. I tend to disagree. But thank you for the confidence. I appreciate that. York says, my son is the one who got froze out of the pre-sale last minute, bought Soul, but could not swap. York, hit me up on the on my email, please. Hit me up. We'll let me see. We'll talk about that. And sorry about. Oh, I think he was the one. I know somebody tried buying and they couldn't. Hit me up. Hit me up on my email. So, yeah, that was sold out already. Okay, I remember. All right, hit me up, please. What's up, Dom? Chat crew. Nothing. We have William Brooklyn in the house. So, extended play. Love your channel, Dom. I've learned so much for the secret society. Respect from the Chicago outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Chicago, listen, I was in Chicago, but I've never been in Chicago, if that makes sense, going around to the city. York, you're welcome. I appreciate, don't worry. But I definitely love to go around to the restaurants, bounce around there a few times. CJ says, York, just buy. I love CJ. York. CJ says, just buy now if you don't have any. You won't worry. It's going to $14. Don't worry about your $14 when OCN hits $4. Don't worry, CJ. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. It's all good. It's all good. Jim says, Dom, no disrespect to your former life, but I don't think that life leads anywhere good. Now you have a chance to live into an old age in peace. Listen, thank you, Jim. I will live to an old age no matter what. You know why, folks? The guy upstairs does not want me. The guy downstairs does not want me. They're both saying, leave that crazy MF where he is. We're not going to deal with him. So that's just the way it is. So, hey, CJ York said, IMFAO. He's laughing his ass off. Effing ass off. So, yeah, so I will live to an old age regardless, or whenever the big guy, small guy wants me. That's it. Sister says, Dom, what's your net worth going to be? Going 2 billion with the coin gets to a penny. When it gets to $1, the company will be valued at $20 billion. When it gets to $1. We'll have a liquidity pool at that time, probably about $4 billion. So that's at $1. So the numbers here, people, are staggering. So when you have like a Jeff Nadeau yelling out, it's a rug pull, it's a scam. As you well see, it's not a rug pull, it's not a scam. Just Jeff doesn't know anything about. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what he knows, what he doesn't know. But we put a lot of effort into this to build this up. Hopefully, we will have the website up tonight. We're just having issues with getting the wallet where you could take payment. So we'll see. We'll see. Everything's coming in due time. Oh, when's the retail store coming up? Probably tonight. Probably tonight. So we'll load it up tomorrow. If it's on tonight, we'll load it up with content. Then I was looking at the website. We're going to be revamping it. I really don't care for the style of it. I think it needs more pop. So we're working on a lot of things, but we had to get this all out there. So everything was like rush, rush, rush to get it out. But we're going to be upgrading. We're going to be changing things around just to make it more accessible, more professional, and more user friendly is a better word. Jim says, Dom, I know this is cheap to say, but I think it is true. Jeff is jealous and clearly desperate to hang on. You know what? I agree. I think he's a sad excuse for a person. You know what? It's okay to be jealous of some people, but keep it inside. When you have jealousy, it's not always a bad thing because you could take that jealousy and it could be your motivation to strive. Use that for motivation. You keep that bottled up inside and you strive. Just like when the haters come on and they talk shit, it just gives me more motivation to keep on going, keep on plugging away to prove people wrong. So it just depends how you use it. But I think Jeff really needs to sit back, realize who he is, what he is, and accept the terms. He's not a gangster. He's not a tough guy. He's not a smart person in the sense of knowing when to shut up. And his mouth is going to get him jammed up big time, like he's never seen before. Because I do know Michael very well. And this is not sitting well with Michael, especially now. It fuels Dominic with more stuff to talk about Michael, and it ignites him even more. So Michael might try to do something to me, but he'll try a lot quicker to Jeff than me. But that's just the way it is. Original Scooter Mafia Chicago says, not a scam for sure. You damn right it's not a scam. That's right. We're here almost 3 weeks on. I think it's 20 days, 19 days, 20 days we're on. Let's see where we're at, folks. Let's check it out. Let's see if we got any movement. We're at 0.001087. So 459,000 liquidity, 2.1 million market cap. There we go, folks. There we go. Get your coins today. Get your coins today. This is a solid coin. That's for sure. And people, remember, whenever you buy crypto, get into any investment, it's an investment. There's always risk. So I have to just let everybody know that as well to cover my butt. So, Dom, you are a perfectionist. That's great. I try to be. I try to be thorough when I speak. And that's it. That's just the way it is. I was groomed that way. I was brought up that way. Be accurate, because I was taught when you do speak and you say something, somebody's life could be on the line. So that's why I would never call somebody a rat if they weren't. Mancuso's a rat. There's different forms of ratting, folks. In the Mafia, there's different forms. Ratted. That's it. You're a grown man, a boss of a family. Not one, but 2 letters you sent out, and one of them's telling another man's wife that her husband's cheating on him. So that's not cool. It's not cool. So, and let me ask you something, folks. Matty Madonna labeled Michael Knowles a rat. Why didn't Michael Knowles do anything? Why didn't he do anything? So you just don't do it. You don't do it. Ronnie says, Mafia Roundtable, click the like button and subs. Hey, Dom, great show. Thank you. Thank you. Tony says, I feel bad for the kid in one way because he just lost his dad. Said, Tony, I agree, but you can only use that so much. You can only use that so much. So, Mike, Jeff should take the video down. Absolutely. See? So Jeff is thirsty. Jeff is thirsty. Jeff is the type of guy who was in school, got slapped around all the time. This is my assessment. I don't know this for sure. He's the type of guy, and you know what? Well, I'll go back into that. Jeff is the type of guy who got slapped around in school, bullied, picked on, probably sat in a corner, got his lunch taken away. He wants to be somebody so bad. He wants to be relevant. You can see how thirsty he is when something comes out. He's quick. I got the story first, and you hear it first here. He's so thirsty for attention, and it's sad. It's sad. That's where I feel sorry for him. But what did Tony say? So just Tony said, I feel bad for the kid one way because he just got his dad. He lost his dad, and that's sad. But he just has this smug attitude. Someone said you should do a video. You know what? It's crazy. It is crazy. Mike says Jeff should take the video down. Right. It's one thing to report no mobsters, but it's another thing to start calling people rats. Absolutely. You heard it. You read Ed. I read you Ed Scopo's article. Didn't call anybody a rat. He very professional, but that's a reporter. That's a reporter. Tony says Vinny Basciano, and he gets no, and he goes no. I don't have. You lost me. I'm totally lost with that one. Tony goes on to say he acts like a spoiled child. People, we all know that. Anyway, everybody, I want to wish everybody a. Don, make Anna a moderator. That will piss Sammy off. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so mean, right? What do you think, Anna? What do you think? Huh? I don't know. What do you think? Done. Look who has a wrench. The sky's the limit. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. Cynthia says, bye, Francisco, German, Anna. Have a great day. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was 7-7 the truth. So let's see. Everybody have a great evening. Wish everybody the best. And that's it. Anna said we back in business. You know it. You know it. Sorry about the short show tonight. We'll go on tomorrow night. I'm going to tell a mob story tomorrow night. We'll go into that, and then we'll discuss if there's any news with P. Diddy going on. So we'll talk about that. German, again, thank you as always. You're the best. German, Francisco, guys. Oh, I have to show you. Wait, before we sign off. These are the boxes. Your special editions coming in. That's the boxes that's coming in. It's worth the wait, folks. German, Francisco, did you guys get your books yet? Did you receive them? You should have them by now. So everybody have a great night. Susan, good night. 7-7 the truth. York, you're welcome. My pleasure. Gulf, good night. Anna, good night. Gina, good night. Ronnie, that's right. Join the family, people. Go to officialcryptonostra.com. Get your coins today. Remember, everything's a risk, but we got a solid coin. I was told it'll be up and running tonight, the website. So we're going to have all different apparel up there. We have a lot of stuff coming out. Actually, I forgot to call one of the guys who has a tremendous, he deals with the Caribbean. He's like the Amazon of the Caribbean. So we have a lot of products from him. We're working with him. He's coming on. I go back with him about 30 years. So we have a lot of different things. So Anna says, to the moon, Alice. That's right. Like in the honeymoons. You got it. Have a good night, everybody. Philly Bob, you as well. Butterfly kisses. Good night. See everybody tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll have a really good show, and I'll get my rest. That's for sure. Everybody, peace out. Much love and respect.